Hello,
Hello, world.
world. Yeah. We almost got it, guys. We almost got it. Welcome to another Me and My Brother podcast. I am me, Laco, and that is my brother,
Hey,
Uncle Ernie Jr. So, this is a podcast where we talk about the past, present, and the future. You can listen to us on Spotify, Podchasers, Podcast Addict, or you can come over to YouTube on Me and My Brother's podcast on YouTube and watch us and see how we look, see what our settings look like. It is the Christmas season. So I am representing Santa's little helper with a Santa hat and a Mrs. Claus hair clip. My brother, he represent my son, Boston, with the Boston Celtics fitted,
hey.
and he represent the snow with his crispy white t-shirt. But if you want to see what we looking like, come over to YouTube and check us OUT. What's going on, my brother?
Just chilling. Ready to finish this podcast already.
Man, we've been trying for like an hour and a half. We're trying something new. We're trying something new on podcast platform. We were doing it on Zoom, but I wanted our podcast to look a certain type of way. So I wanted to see how podcast or squadcast would look. And we was having some technical difficulties. But nonetheless, what's been going on with you, big bro?
Man, just chilling, looking for a job.
Looking for a job still. I think
That's
the
about it.
last couple of podcasts, you were looking for a job.
I'm gonna keep looking till I find one.
Do you think you're going to find one?
Hopefully I ain't got to. Hopefully we blow up on this.
So you just been looking for a job? Anything else interesting that's been going on this week for you? This past week?
Nothing really, just chilling. Sick a little bit.
Yeah, we were supposed to record last night, and he said that he was feeling under the weather. That's not the words that he used, but
Thought I was sick.
yeah, he said he was sick, and I didn't believe you, to say the least. I did not believe you because you don't ever tell me that you get sick. But we haven't really talked like these past couple of days, so to hear you say that you were sick, I was like, And then today, when I asked you how you were doing, he was like, "We can record a podcast." And I'm like, "Well, that doesn't tell me how you're doing. You don't sound sick though."
Well, I did last night. Maybe it's just like a nightly thing. It's probably finna come because I feel my nose getting itchy.
So you got a little itchy nose, and then what other symptoms do you have?
Sneezing, headaches.
You you know, it could be allergies.
Nah, I ain't got no allergies.
Dr. Hansen, I think that I can diagnose you with allergies.
Remember, I'm Dr. Basus.
Childhood
I can tell
name,
I can tell you for a second that
Dr.
what it is.
Basus. For me, we haven't been doing much this weekend or this past week. My stepson came into town on Sunday, so we've just been kind of getting into the Christmas spirit. We went to watch Avatar this earlier today, and it was a 3-hour movie. I slept through majority of the movie, and I couldn't tell you if it was a good movie or not. Did you watch the first Avatar?
I don't watch that kind of stuff.
I don't watch that kind of stuff either. Like, I like more realistic movies, but I did watch the first Avatar. I thought it was good, but I don't really remember it, so I don't know if I really thought it was good or not. People say I look like the female Avatar, the main character. I don't know if that's a compliment. I don't know if that's a compliment or not.
I don't even know what they look like, to be honest with
They look like aliens, I think. Do I look like an alien to you?
you. With the forehead,
Do I
maybe.
look like an alien with a Santa hat and a Christmas bow? So we got a good topic for y'all today. Keeping in the holiday spirits, we will be talking about Christmas. Talk about our childhood Christmas, things that we've remembered as a kid. I think that we should talk about if like how things have changed for us now that we are
over the
parents.
years.
Yeah. Over the years, and then now that we are parents. And then one question that we should ask or talk about that you brought up was do we believe in Santa? So I think that we should talk about, do we believe in Santa still to this day? Do we keep the Santa spirit? And then when did you, if you did believe, when did you stop? So that's what our topic is going to be about. It's going to be all about Christmas, guys. Jingle bells, Santa smell, Robin laid the egg.
All right, we're gonna start with you. With your what you remember as a kid growing up. What was your Christmas like?
I remember us when we lived in a junction. So we come from a big family that lived together. We all lived together in a 4 bedroom house, and 4 bedroom, 2 bath house, but it was like 13, 14 of us living in that house. And it was all my mom's kids. At the time, she had 5 kids, and then my aunt's kids, and then our parents and stuff like that. I just remember us having a lot of Christmas presents underneath the Christmas tree. And it would be so many that like the house, the corner where the Christmas tree was just so packed with presents. Do you remember that?
Yeah,
And I remember how Puka, who is our cousin, she would set up the Christmas tree. She would like set up the presents and stuff like that. And then I remember my mom making our Christmas stockings. And I do remember her making Christmas stockings for her coworkers. And you know the little cubby hole and when you come in the front door where the mirrors were, and how those were like just it was so many Christmas stockings that my mom would do. And then I also um, I remember us trying to stay up for Santa, and I don't remember us ever making cookies or leaving out milk or anything like that, but I remember us trying to stay up to see if we could see Santa. And then I don't remember that was more like Christmas Eve that I remember. And before, I don't actually remember Christmas Day until we got older in the house with Charles. What do you remember as a kid?
I remember we was in Rosewood
Mm-hmm.
with my daddy, and we had that little Christmas.
I
And
don't
I think
remember
that's
that
the
one.
first time I got a truck, and we had played with the truck for like maybe like an hour. Then everybody was asleep. That's what I remember about Christmas.
I don't remember that. Do you remember how old you were?
Man, we was young. Moni was born. I don't think Korean was born, so it was around that time.
So you
No,
was really young, yeah. Because if you think about if Korean wasn't born,
I think Korean was born. She was probably the youngest.
well,
But we
she
stayed. I think it was that blue house in Rosewood.
blue.
Yeah,
I don't remember no blue house. I don't remember us
that's the
ever living
only
in a blue
Christmas.
house.
Remember, it used to storm, and we used to get scared and run to my own room. Like, can we
I
sleep up
remember
here?
that more. I remember that more for the junction.
I remember it for Rosewood because they had the upstairs room. Well, we was all upstairs.
I don't. I don't remember.
I do.
Did
That's
we have a
that's
lot of
about the
Christmas?
only Christmas. Yeah, my mom and them always got us a lot of Christmas. Well, on some Christmases,
I don't
majority of the
remember that at
Christmases.
all. And that's the only
I
Christmas that you remember?
Yeah, I remember this junction stuff, but it was like more like the setup of the Christmas. It wasn't like Christmas. I mean, we eat.
I don't even remember us having like a lot of stuff to eat for Christmas. So I do remember there's a picture that Puka has of me and Hootie sitting on a couch in the living room in the junction, and I was helping him. I was much older. I remember I think I had like on a yellow shirt, a yellow sweater, and then my hair was in single braids. But I don't remember the house that you're talking about. And I don't
I,
remember Christmas with my dad either.
I don't know if it probably was a White House. I know we stayed on Rosewood.
We stayed on Rosewood twice. We stayed on Rosewood. when we were kids, and I think that's when we had the dog Beer, and then we
That
stayed
was the
on
judge.
Rosewood. I thought Beer was in on Rosewood, and then
Nah, that
we
was the
had
judge.
the we lived on Rosewood with Charles, and that's the year that I got the karaoke machine, and then my mom they bought us all TVs and TV stands. Do you remember those TVs?
I don't remember that.
You don't remember the TVs that my mama and Charles bought us with the TVs that was connected with the the VCRs?
Oh yeah,
Come on now.
I
I was
remember
gonna
seeing them, but I don't remember us getting them.
and then TV stands were they had like wheels and rolls that we had to put on. Oh, I cannot believe you. I forgot about that, and that just came to my mind. Like, remember this? But that's the year that I got the karaoke machine. Do you remember the year I got the karaoke machine?
Yeah, I remember that.
Y'all, that karaoke machine, that's when we laid our first track, The Ill is the Rise. But that was literally a Christmas to remember because I wanted a karaoke machine and I got that karaoke machine. And I just went to the store the other day and I seen the karaoke machine and I low key wanted to tell Babe, I want this karaoke machine.
You still be
I'm
doing
literally
karaoke.
trying I'm literally trying to get my brother to do our next podcast as Christmas caroling karaoke. I think that would be so fun.
That is not gonna happen though.
Why not? I think it would be fun.
Man, I ain't finna get on here and sing. I don't even know how
So,
to sing.
what was your favorite gift that you got as a kid for Christmas? Do you remember any gifts?
It was that truck. It was like a Hot Wheel truck that hold all the cars.
Mm.
Yeah, got one of them.
That's so funny that that's the only Christmas that you remember. And I don't if we could put up pictures of our Christmas tree and how it was like had all the gifts and stuff underneath it. It's so funny that all those gifts that we got while we were in the junction or, when the Christmas tree looked full with presents, it's funny that we don't remember any of those presents or any of those moments.
I remember people used to try to buy us a lot of body wash and stuff. That's all I
That is normally how it goes for males. Like males that are
remember.
like if I was to buy you a gift, I would say now I would get you something more because I feel like I know the things that you like. But before, I would just probably get you like a body wash set for two reasons. One, it's cheap. The Christmas Christmas men sets are very cheap, or they used to be cheap. I don't know how they are now.
Yeah, I think they like $10 down.
Exactly. And then two, because you really can't go wrong with body wash. Like you really can't go wrong with body wash. Like everybody needs to wash their body.
Man,
And then
you buy soap all year long, and on Christmas still to get some more soap, man. Or
well,
socks, or anything like. I think when you get a Christmas gift, you need to get a gift. You know what I'm saying?
like a thoughtful gift.
I say a watch, but you know what I'm saying? Not even a watch, because most people don't even wear watches.
What kind of watch would you want for Christmas? If somebody was giving you a gift outside of your wife, like if me or KK or Puka, anybody was getting you a gift, what kind of watch would you want us to buy you?
I I wouldn't want no watch. That's the thing. I got too many watches. I just gotta like I think I'm gonna pay like $150 for this Michael Kors watch that I don't even wear.
Okay. So when you're talking about a gift, like what would be a good I mean, I think this is going to be good. What is a good gift to get a man that is not like a brother that is like a brother, like not like for me, I know what to get Babe. I know what to get my husband as a gift. I'm not going to get him no body wash, and if I do it's going to go in his stocking. But what would be a good gift for me to get my brother? What would be a good gift for me to get like my male cousins, or what would be a good gift to get Ron, who is our stepdad? But like what is a good gift to get a man in your family?
Uh, I don't really know because, like me, I take a hat.
I knew I was
You know what I'm
thinking
saying?
that. My jinx. I was thinking that.
I take a hat, some t-shirts, some basic stuff. You know what I'm saying? pair of jeans, you know, and some clothes, basic.
So what kind of jeans do you wear?
Any jeans that I can fit. No, let me stop.
'Cause we can go back to our childhood and talk about some jeans that you couldn't fit, but you made them fit. Okay.
Wear the size 40 at 12 years old.
Oh my goodness.
Nah, like, you know what I'm saying? I like my jeans to fit now, so any jeans that fit me. So I'm
I
really
think
going
just
out the black jeans now.
so even okay, if I was to give Mark and Sayan a gift, those are my nephews, my brother's sons. What would I? What would be a good gift to get them? And outside of like a gift card, because like that's something that we kind of struggle with. I feel like in today's world where everybody's just so quick to get gift cards, and I think that takes the um the value out of showing you care. It's just like here's a gift card. But then I also understand too, because that's what they like to do. They like to play games on the computer and stuff like that. But what would you recommend getting them as their father? What would be a good gift for them? Because they might be on the run in to get a body wash set, because I don't know what else to get them.
Uh, you know, they like video games, so, but outside of that, I think maybe some clothes, some shoes.
So is Christmas gifts more of a need? This is the stuff that you need, or this is the stuff that you want?
I think Christmas is a need now. It used to be the stuff you want. Like, if you ask my kids to write a Christmas list, they ain't gonna have nothing on there but like video game stuff. They ain't gonna have no toys. My kids don't even play with toys. I don't remember last time I bought a toy. I don't remember last time I seen a toy around this house. Actually, they don't do not play with toys.
And I think that's why males get body wash sets, honestly, because because
But it
we
could be something other than body wash, like, you know what I'm saying?
I personally don't feel like as a aunt. I mean, if I wanted to buy clothes, I think that's fine for me to buy clothes if I wanted to, but I feel like for Christmas it should be things that you want. And I guess that's why it goes back to either a body wash, not that you necessarily want that, but body wash, or what is it called? A gift card, because they really don't want much. They just want
Right.
V-Bucks, or yeah, I guess V-Bucks.
PlayStation stuff.
PlayStation stuff. And I can't buy them a PlayStation console because that is, I mean, I think there is a limit if depending on what your financial stability looks like, there is a limit on how many get or what price gift you can buy, or it doesn't make sense like what I'm going to spend on somebody,
Right. I think
because
nowadays they took uh, the toys out of Christmas. It's all about electronics now. Like your kids, we could buy, you know what I'm saying, some toys
mhm
and know they play with them, and that's because of the age they is right now.
mhm
But my kids, man, they don't even buy them toys. They might want some when we go to the store, but when they see that they can get it, they don't even play with it.
mhm
So it's hard to shop for these kids.
yeah, we I think that this goes kind of goes back into other conversations that we had. It's just like kids growing up fast, but I do want to try to keep like Lola and Boston in like that kid phase, because I do want Lola to play with Barbie dolls. I want Boston to play with trucks and stuff like that. But the innocence of that is kind of taken away once they start getting out into the community, and their friends are playing video games, and that's how they connect and stuff like that. So I want to hold on to that, because did Nyla play with Barbie dolls?
Yeah, we bought a Barbie house and everything,
Okay, I
but
didn't
she
know
don't
that.
play with it. Yeah, for Christmas too, we wanted them like the big Barbie house.
Hmm.
Then we went back up there to look at that. The house was towed down.
That's so funny. I remember Kiana, the one year that I bought everybody something for Christmas, and that was so expensive. Like, and that's the year that my dad came out to Arizona. I think was that 2010. I think that was that time. I bought everybody a Christmas gift, and that was so expensive. But I bought Kiana a doll house as well too, and I wanted her to have the prettiest doll house ever. And then I went into that room, and I was like, that was a waste of money. Because it was just how it was with Nyla. It was tore down. And Kiana is our one of our younger sisters. Um, so the question of the podcast is, did you believe in Santa when you were younger?
When I was younger, yeah,
And what did Santa look like to you when you were younger?
a fat white man with a beard, and red suit on.
Okay.
What he look like to you?
Same. Exactly how you said it. Um, a Caucasian man. He was heavy set and he had on something similar, like a suit that was similar to my Christmas hat. Again, if you want to see what we look like, you can come on over to YouTube, me and my brother's podcast on YouTube, and look at us. I'm wearing a Santa hat, and I feel like that's what his costume would look like, would mirror, would be what my hat is, like red and white, and then him having his long beard and his black boots and his brown or black gloves that were like hand mittens.
I say
And
white gloves.
what you said, white gloves?
Yeah,
I think he had brown gloves. And then I remember, like I said earlier, that we would try to stay up and wait for Santa and wait for Santa, and then we would all fall asleep. But it was weird because we
so
would
it
fall
was
asleep.
already on.
Christmas tree was already packed.
Talk about Santa coming.
Yeah, and Santa had already came, and I'm just thinking of this as I'm older now. Like our Christmas tree was decorated probably right after Thanksgiving. We started having Christmas presents, and I feel like our mom and aunt would buy our Christmas presents around like a certain period, probably because they got paid on what the 29th and the 14th of every month. So I feel like on one of their checks, they would just go buy all of our Christmas gifts and they would stick them underneath the Christmas tree. But Christmas Eve, we were told to go to bed early so that Santa could come and
I
give us
remember they
a
used to
gift.
let us open one present before on Christmas Eve.
I remember that too. We used to open one present, but I don't never know remember. I don't remember what those
Me
presents
neither.
used to be
Like what the gift was.
at all.
Probably something I didn't want. I remember we
Probably some.
got GI Joes one year and burnt them mugs down.
I don't remember those. I don't. If I remember anybody's Christmas presents, I would remember Puka's because she used to get dolls, Barbie dolls, and I used to want those. She used to get the Barbie dolls couches and the cars, and I don't remember what I got, but I never got that stuff, and I wanted to play with her stuff, and sometimes she didn't want me to play with her stuff, but that's okay. Those blue and white couches that she used to have, her Barbie dolls, I wanted to play with them. um,
But
I did believe in Santa too, but what about now? Do you keep the Santa spirit alive?
I think my kids know at this age that it ain't no Santa.
When did you tell them?
Maybe like I think Sayan I played with his last toy when he was like 8.
And he's
And I
11
remember
now.
it was used to yeah, I remember it used to be like Batmans and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We used to get the Batman cards and stuff. But now they don't even write. You know how you supposed to tell your kids to write a Santa list,
Mm-hmm.
what you want. They don't even do that. They just tell us and think they gonna get it, and they know we gotta go get it.
So was there ever a point where you told them like, I'm Santa Claus?
Yeah, maybe
And
that year
that year when he was
when
8?
everybody opened their presents and wasn't happy with what they got. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what
Wait,
I had
they
to say.
there
I
was
did the best I could.
a time they opened their gifts and they weren't happy.
Yeah, I don't know if it was the morning, but then nobody have a smile on their face.
What did y'all get them that year? This is so funny.
It was toys. That's when Mark wanted to start getting into the PlayStation, so he wanted the PlayStation that he didn't get, but he
Mm.
got one the next year, and so I can't even remember the toys. I know I bought a whole lot of what's them Nerf guns.
Mm-hmm.
I bought me one and put it under the tree so we can all play.
Play
Man, we
together,
played with them
yeah.
for like 2 days, and all the bullets was missing. all the It was just crazy.
So I mean, low key, it is kind of a waste of money if you don't get them what they actually want
Right, because they won't
because
play with it,
yeah, they won't play with it.
or they'll tear it up, and you just wasted your money.
When do you think you stop believing?
Maybe when I stopped remembering my Christmas gifts. So I don't know.
I just,
It's been a long time since I knew it wasn't no Santa Claus.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know. So I believed when I was younger, obviously, and I still kind of believe. Listen, it is just about the spirit, and I don't necessarily think of believing in Santa Claus, but I believe in the spirit of Christmas, which encompass Santa Claus. I know ain't nobody coming down this chimney that we don't have. Okay. I know ain't nobody breaking in this house to get some Christmas presents underneath this Christmas tree. But I do believe in the hype of Christmas, like writing Christmas letters to Santa, not putting the kids' gifts out until the night of Christmas Eve. I do believe in leaving cookies, you know what I mean, for Santa. This year, guys, we're doing something different. We're leaving milkshakes. We're not just going to leave cookies and milk. We're leaving milkshakes. Okay. It's all about the spirit. I do believe in the spirit of things. But it's funny because, and hopefully he don't hear this, but my stepson, he was coming, he's here for Christmas, and his mom texts, hey, Aiden still believes in Santa, and I want him to believe as long as possible. I replied, thank you for letting me know because that was a question of ours. But, and he does, like, he's almost 12 years old and he does still believe that there's a Santa Claus. I don't know how this is possible. I really don't. In today's world, kids be like, dude,
You Santa.
yeah. Like, so I don't know how she was able to keep that in his head that Santa is real, because when you go to school, when you allow your kids to go outside the house, they have people who influence them. And if his friends, if he like, yeah, I can't wait to Santa bring me this, I want Santa to bring me this, and they could be like, dude, who? You know what I mean?
Maybe you go to a school where everybody believes in Santa,
Is that what's going on?
or you gotta take them to the mall every year to see Santa or something.
And
Something in there.
so I don't know. So it's crazy because if you look at your kids, like you said, they stopped believing when they didn't get what they wanted. And I guess that's probably why his belief is still strong, because we typically try to get him things that he wants. You know what I mean?
Do you still
Um,
write the Santa list?
yes. So I got these letters from Hobby Lobby. They had like these forms. Basically, you just fill out what your name is. Do you think you've been naughty, nice, or both? A little bit of both, and then you tell Santa what you want. So we were supposed to do that Monday because he got here Sunday. So we're supposed to do that Monday. Here it is Tuesday. We have not done it. So tomorrow it is going to be a thing where we all sit down, me, Babe, Aiden, Lola, and Boston sit down and we do our Christmas list for Santa. So it's kind of like just keeping in the spirit of doing those things. But I think it's really crazy that this child still believes in Santa, and he is the age that he is. I just think that it's crazy.
Remember when we was kids, they used to get a big, thick Christmas books out for like Toys R Us and like
Mm-hmm.
Target and Walmart and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They don't even do that no
They
more.
don't do that. And going to Christmas shop, we wanted to do like Christmas pajamas and stuff like that. But honestly, you have to get this stuff in October when it comes out because we could not find Christmas pajamas and then
Seems
even
like
with toys and
everybody
stuff
got
like
the
that.
same shopping day too.
Yep. Yep.
Everybody, man, I hate
It this
shopping in a cluttered store.
The stores are so packed. We just went to Target today. We were in the mall. I'm surprised people even start. I was like, people still shop in the mall out here, which is crazy to me because like if you go to our hometown, like people, it feel like people stopped shopping there like before I even left. So, but yeah, the stores is crazy, and then just going to look in a toy aisle, like it's people
Oh
just
yeah,
ransack through
yes,
that stuff, and it's like I don't even know if I want these toys. Like they are so expensive, but they don't look like quality. Does that make sense? Like I'm spending all this
yeah,
money, but they don't look
man.
like quality. And then for Lola and
It's that
Boston, go ahead.
I think that came with the prices going up on everything now.
Mm-hmm.
Little toys be like $5. Like man,
Mm-hmm.
toy ain't used to be $1 back then. Barbie
Yeah,
dolls like $10.
I
Nobody want
know.
buy that stuff no more.
Yeah, and that's
But
why you
we
get.
still got people that buy them though.
Yeah, and for Lola and Boston, we went really simple for them this year. We just, and I think that this is how we're gonna do it until they get to the age where they can tell us what they want. We just stuck to a theme. Like, do they want like when they went over to Liani house, they loved her kitchen set. So that's what we got them. We got them a kitchen set and a refrigerator, and then we got them some food to go with that. And then we got them like a couple of educational things. But it's kind of like a thing. Like the main thing is the refrigerator and the kitchen set. That's what they got. And then we got them educational things and then some fake phones. That's it. Like, and some of that's, I mean, it's literally for both of them. So a lot of their gifts are going to say Lola in Boston. But it's to me, they're only 19, 20 months. So why we're not going to be going all out for this.
For some toys
And
they probably don't even look at it.
and for Aiden, we just try to get him things that he said he wanted that we think he would play with because yeah, you end up wasting a lot of money on buying things that they're not gonna use.
And I learned that the hard way. Trying to make sure everybody got something for Christmas. Everybody got at least what they wanted.
Hmm.
And then they get it and then it's a waste of money.
It's crazy too because the end of the year, like we're gonna be taking family photos on Friday. But at the end of the year, it's just like everything just happens at once. Like everything happens at once. So you even can be scrambling to get them what they want. You know what I mean? Like it's like Thanksgiving, Christmas. You might be traveling for some of that
Halloween. It
stuff.
started with
Yeah,
Halloween though.
Halloween. Yep, all that stuff. You got to get Halloween costumes. You got to get all this candy, which candy is so expensive. And then you got to get Thanksgiving food. And then you got to get into Christmas. And it's just a lot. So I think this next year, we're going to be very like
Top
structured.
budget.
Yeah, this is what
I
our budget
me,
is.
I think the holidays is fading away. All of them, even Easter.
Don't
I remember we
say
used to dress up.
that. I
For real, I
know.
remember we used to dress up for Easter and go to church, egg hunts and stuff.
I don't want that
Kids
to
don't want to
happen
do that
though.
stuff now.
I don't
That's
want
where
that
it's
to
going though.
happen. I'm honestly like now that I am a mom because like with Aiden, I was just a stepmom, but he really wasn't here for the holidays. But now that I am a mom, like I really, really, really want to be all in. So for Halloween, I want to decorate. For Thanksgiving, I want to make Thanksgiving dinner. For Christmas, I want us to have that Christmas spirit. And I agree with you. Like, I feel like it's going away, but we need to pull it
Fading
back
away.
in.
I don't think
I,
it ain't nothing we could do.
yes, it is. Don't say that. We
What?
need to
Put
do
lights outside
something.
your house?
We listen, here's the thing. This is what my goal is. to create a community, not necessarily just on social media, but like a real life community where you buy a house into this community, understanding that you are going to keep these traditions alive. So if you live in this house, this may sound crazy, guys. I have some crazy ideas. But if you live in this cul-de-sac or in this neighborhood, you have to decorate for the holidays. You have to participate in Halloween. You have to participate in Thanksgiving. I don't know what kind of decorations you have. Turkeys running around your front yard. For Christmas, you need to have stuff up because it is so sad. Like I took Lola in Boston. Remember we used to go to look at the lights and stuff like that
Yeah.
past the Sunshine Mark. You know, you remember like that we used to go look at the lights and stuff. I took them around here in our neighborhood, and it's like every other house, like every
Every
four,
two houses.
yeah, every few houses have lights. I mean, it's more people who don't participate in it than the ones that do. So I was like, oh, I'm so happy we put up Christmas lights because I don't want to be those neighbors who, kind of kill the joy of the kids. Like, remember when we were growing up, we had these things. We were we got Christmas gifts. You know, we opened a Christmas gift before on Christmas Eve. You know what I mean? We could go see the lights. There was Santa and the reindeers and all this other stuff. They used to do school plays and stuff like that. And I just feel like they don't have that anymore. But I want to
Yeah,
bring that back.
last year we went to like the Christmas show
Hmm.
where they show all the Christmas lights and stuff. So we
Hmm.
thinking about doing that again this year.
What day are y'all going to do that?
It's got to be soon because Christmas is coming.
Yeah.
Maybe Thursday or Friday.
Yeah, we're gonna do so we kind of planned out like this week we kind of planned it out so we could be doing something almost every day. So today was the movie day or the go to the movies. And then every night we watch a Christmas movie. And then tomorrow Babe and Aiden's gonna go golfing. Thursday, I think we're gonna go bowling. Friday we're gonna take Christmas or holiday pictures and out to eat. And then Sunday or Saturday, we're going to go look at the lights. So we might go to the botanical gardens and they do like a whole light show there. And then there's this one neighborhood here in San Diego. I think it's called like Christmas Car Lane or something like that. And literally everybody in that neighborhood
That's
participates
Christmas.
for Christmas. I'm gonna have to
I
take
don't
pictures
think
and
we
send it
can
to you.
find that out here.
And it's so funny though because Arizona don't ring Christmas to me. Like it's I don't know.
Hot.
Some yeah.
God, ain't no snow.
Ain't no snow. Well, ain't no snow here in San Diego either. But nonetheless, we're going to be in the Christmas spirit. I am going to keep the Christmas spirit alive in my family. Can you promise to keep the Christmas spirit alive in your family?
Man, I don't think I can.
Yes, you
I ain't gonna lie to you.
can. Yes, you can. How do you think your Christmas views have changed over the years? Like, how is it different from what your like what my mom and our daddy and stuff our mom and daddy used to do, like how are your views different?
Christmas trees getting smaller.
We
Everybody used
did
to
used
have
to
a
have a
big
giant.
Christmas tree.
Oh
Yeah,
yes, yes, yes.
now they like 6 feet skinny.
That's how our Christmas tree is. Like put some meat on that Christmas tree.
If you see our Christmas tree, you like, oh man, y'all hate Christmas, but
Y'all
it's
hate
us.
Christmas.
Yeah,
Y'all
but
barely participating.
I remember we used to, as a family, used to. We one year we tried to do a gingerbread house.
Uh-huh.
That didn't work out, but we had fun doing it, but it didn't work out.
Gingerbread houses are so messy.
Man, it got to the point where the wall kept falling, and I kept getting mad. And
Gingerbread
then
houses are so stressful.
I just turned to King Kong on that mug and smashed it and let the kids eat the stuff. Like, man, it was crazy.
We used to do, oh my God, this is bringing back memories. We used to do gingerbread houses too in the junction. But go ahead, I'm listening.
We used to do puzzles too, didn't we?
We
Pastor
did.
Ken?
Yes, we did. And
Uh,
we, so We should promise. We should make a pact here on Me and My Brother's podcast to keep Christmas alive. So every night for us, we are picking a movie and watching old Christmas movies. So last night we watched Santa Claus. I do believe we've seen a movie, but it's been so long that I've seen a movie. It was a really good movie and it had me cracking up laughing. I was laughing. And then tonight we watched Jingle All the Way. So what we did was we picked like 6 or 7 movies. We wrote them down, bought them up, put them in a hat, and we're just going around. So we started with the youngest person, which is Aiden. He picked last night's movie, so he drew it out of the hat, and that's the one that we wrote. And everybody, me, Babe, and Aiden, we all have movies that we wanted to watch. So we all put them in a hat, and then Babe picked Jingle All the Way, which is a movie that me and Aiden really wanted to see, and we watched that movie tonight, and it was a really, really good movie, and it had us laughing. So I'm excited to see what tomorrow's movie is going to be. And then, like the first week of December, I bought a puzzle from Hobby Lobby, and me and Babe's been working on this puzzle. Now we're supposed to be finished with this puzzle on Christmas Eve, but because life is happening, we continue to, like tonight we were supposed to work on it, but we only
Push it
probably got
off.
like 5. Yeah. So I don't know if we're going to be done with the puzzle before Christmas Eve, but tomorrow we're going to focus on this puzzle. Like we need to focus on this puzzle. And then we're going to go see Christmas lights on Christmas Eve, and then Christmas Day or in Christmas night we're going to make a ton of cookies. Like I'm making gluten-free cookies. I'm making chocolate chip and snickerdoodle cookies. I got some milkshakes that we're going to be making. I got strawberry milkshake, stuff to make strawberry milkshake, vanilla milkshakes. I got to go get some stuff for chocolate milkshakes because I guess that's what Babe and Aiden want. But I also am going to add Oreo cookies to the milkshakes for Santa. Okay, so we are keeping in the Christmas spirit, and that's why I'm asking you, my brother, for you,
My brother.
for you to get you and your family in line with the Christmas spirit. Look, does this not ring Christmas to you? We got the Christmas hat, we got the Christmas clip. Come on now, and I've been rocking the Christmas bow in the back of my head too. So I could have put on my Jingle Bell shirt, but I know that kind of annoys you. But yes, it's about being in the Christmas spirit. We have to. We need to. We're the parents. We need to keep Christmas alive.
Man,
Your mama did it
it
for
ain't gonna
you.
work for us
Your mama did it for you.
until until we.
She did it. She's still doing it today. Your mama put up all kinds of Christmas trees. She has a snowman Christmas tree. She does a teddy bear Christmas tree. She does a candy Christmas tree. So your
That's
mom
her
still,
theme every year, though.
but she's still doing it for you. She did it for you back
She
then, and she's still doing
she's
it for
doing
you.
it for her grandkids now.
But
Not me.
still, like that's how we have to be. So when you have grandkids, can you think about the time when you have a grandkids and you do these things for them as well too?
By the time I had grandkids, they probably just gonna be going in my wallet. Like, thank you, granddad, for our Christmas gift.
That is so funny. They not even gonna ask. They just gonna take your wallet and be
Go,
like,
let's go
"Thank you."
take my wallet. Give me some money, old man.
Oh man, I want my grandkids to be like, we're going over Granny and Grandpa house, and we know like it's gonna be full of Christmas, and we need to live in a place that it snows because I think that adds into. I think that's why the Christmas spirit is going away. You may feel because there's no snow. There's no
I
snow.
know what snow look like though.
But your kids
Most of
don't
these
really get
people
to
don't.
get it. That's why I'm trying to do Christmas away. I'm trying to do a Christmas away, like where we. So my idea, guys, and this is a good idea. I'm all about sharing good ideas with you, to you, for you to use for you and your family or whatever the case may be. I have this fantastic idea for you all to do next Christmas because this Christmas is pretty much already here and gone by, and hopefully we get this podcast up so that we can celebrate the Christmas, right? So it's called Christmas Away, where you and your family, it could be your immediate family or like your extended family, which would be my brother, his wife, my other sisters, and my cousins and stuff like that. So we set a date a few days before Christmas. I would say like 2 days before Christmas, and we all go to a cabin. You with me?
Hmm.
And then we have a list of things that we all need to bring. So somebody will be in charge of bringing the Christmas tree. Somebody will be in charge of bringing the Christmas decorations, and and then everybody
I thought
brings.
when you go to a cabin, they already had a Christmas tree. So
No, you bring your own Christmas tree, and you
movies, huh?
somebody may be in charge of bringing like the movies and stuff like that. And then yeah, when y'all get there, y'all set up the Christmas tree as a family. Y'all have everybody has a gift, and then you do Christmas dinner and all that other stuff. So Christmas away, so Christmas outside of your home. And not in nobody else's home, because my mama will be like, well, just let's do Christmas in Arizona. No, we trying to get away, go to a cabin, and then that way we could do like sledding, we could do snow skiing and all that other stuff to create memories for our children. I'm really trying to do this next year, but nobody seems to be want to buy in on this, but I think it's a good idea. What do you guys think? Leave it in the comments below, um and let me know if that's a good idea. Christmas away.
Flagstaff. We go to Flagstaff.
Flagstaff is very beautiful. We went there for it's right there by the Grand Canyon. So it was
But they get
really, really
snow.
nice. It wasn't snow at that because we went
They
during.
get snow though,
Yeah,
and they got the what's that called? Snowboarding and stuff.
yeah, we can do that, and I think that would be so much fun for our family and our kids too, to get them
What you
out
think
into.
about ice skating?
I have a story about ice skating where one of my close friends, her and her twin sister, took us ice skating, and I had never known how to ice skate before. So they told us to hold their hands, and it was me and somebody else. Her name was Young Blood, the other girl. My friend name is Pena. Her and her twin took us out to the middle of the ice skating rink and left us there. That was the one and only time that I did ice skating. What do you think about
Panola
ice
trying
skating?
to
Have
do
you
it.
done it?
Man, Panola trying to do it, but I don't even know how to ride regular skates no more.
Just do it and have fun and make memories. I think that's what life is about right now. Give memories. Don't be selfish. Don't be a Grinch or a Scrooge.
That's what the green for.
No,
Oh,
because you want to create memories for you and your family, and then also too for your kids. Like just go ice skating.
my kids would be happy just to sit on the couch and play video games.
But okay, you and your wife go out and do a date night and do ice skating. Babe wants to go ice skating too, but the only reason why we can't go is because we don't have a babysitter. And then he said Lola and Boston can go with us too, but I think that might be too dangerous. When I think of ice skating, I think of somebody falling and then the blade being so
Sharp.
sharp, and it like cuts my jugular. Freak accident, right? Merry Christmas, y'all.
Merry
And,
Christmas, y'all.
and a Happy New Year.
I ain't singing to y'all, but Merry Christmas.
I think that's what our next podcast is gonna be. Karaoke, Christmas karaoke.
Man, I'm not doing that.
And then we could do something special and release it on Christmas Eve, since we were late with this podcast. And it's going to be released on Thursday. So on Saturday, we release the Christmas karaoke. I think that's a good podcast.
Man, you gonna be on that podcast by yourself? Cause I ain't singing.
Any traditions that you want to bring to your family for Christmas that we did when we were kids?
Maybe the bigger Christmas trees. That's really what I want.
But
With
those
a train track around the Christmas tree.
but those Christmas trees are like $400-$500.
Man, for $500 then.
And then have you guys ever done a real Christmas tree?
No,
I wonder what a real Christmas tree would be like, but I'm not trying to burn the house down.
I heard it leave stuff all in your house and everything.
But your house will smell like pine. That's what they. Oh, excuse me. That's what they need to do. They need to give some of them steroids that they get at these chicken breasts to the Christmas trees, because now I be driving past. I be driving past the Christmas tree farms, and they be looking like all skimpy and stuff. I really
They be
like them.
looking sick.
Oh my god, they look so. Yeah, I like our Christmas tree. It's a fake Christmas tree. It's tall. It's skinny. And it's like it looks like it has like pine leaves and it's pre-lit. But I do want to try a real Christmas tree one year. But they be looking like, yeah, they need to borrow some of them steroids.
They got branches and stuff that you supposed to buy to put in
On the put on the fake Christmas tree?
there. On the real one.
Wait, they have branches that you can buy to
Yeah,
put on the real
I think, I think you supposed to buy branches and stuff to put on there.
Okay.
Look it up.
I will. I'm not gonna do it right now. I will because I've never heard of that. But not just because I haven't heard of it, you know. It doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. I'm just saying that's kind of funky. What are y'all Christmas colors this year?
Same as last year, plaid.
We got a little bit of plaid. We do faithfully. I love the green, red, and white Christmas. If you can't tell by my bow, again, you can come and watch us on YouTube. But I like the green, red, and white. That's what I stick to every year. I feel like that's what I'm always gonna stick to. And I would like to get to the point too where I have multiple Christmas trees in my house. Maybe about another one or two. One on the one in the main family area. If I get like a stairwell, that's real cute. One right there, and then one probably like at the top of the house or something like that. And I want to get some wreaths that people have the wreaths hanging on their window and stuff like that. I want to look, yeah. I want to have that fairy tale dream. You must be
Our
looking up the fake
Christmas.
Christmas tree branches,
Yeah,
huh?
yeah.
Cause you looking hard.
Cause I thought that's what it was when you can't them little skinny trees. You gotta put extra stuff on there.
Decorations.
That ain't decoration. It needs some more green on it.
Well, do you think we are good with this topic? We talked about our past experiences with Christmas. We talked about what we're doing present, and we also talked about our future with our grandkids. Your
Yeah, I
grandkids
was
pretty
gonna
much just
ask you
going into your wallet. I'm listening.
when and if you don't, if you do, but when you gonna let your kids know that there ain't no Santa when they find out, or
Yeah, we were talking about this at work where one of the guys, he reminded me of you. Like, no, I tell my kids I'm Santa. And I was like, well, that's kind of still the Christmas spirit. But then he was like, I don't want to be lying to my kid. And I'm like, yeah, I guess you are lying. But I'm going to lie. And then when they come and say, Ma, Santa ain't real. And I'm going to say, yeah, he liked the fairy tale or the tooth
what about
fairy.
the tooth fairy? Yeah,
Yeah, the tooth fairy. He liked the tooth fairy. But I think they will be at an age where they could understand. Right now, I'm not saying that Santa is, well, I guess I am because I'm like Santa Claus coming, Santa Claus coming. And then the Christmas gift say from to, Aiden or to Lola and Boston from Santa. So I guess I am feeding into it. But if they ask, I'm just going to tell them the honest truth.
that's what my
But
mama used to do. She still do it to today, huh?
what, from to Santa?
To yeah, from
Or
Santa.
from to whoever from Santa. Yeah, I think I'm not going to just say like Santa ain't real because just you can see that I'm in the spirit. But if they ask me, I'm not going to continue to lie. But I don't want my stepson to ask me because we was watching a movie yesterday and he was like, they're not going to make me believe that Santa isn't real. And I'm like, okay, dude, like we need to make the milkshakes. We got to make cookies so he can have the chocolate chip ones, and we got to make the gluten-free ones because we want him to be able to taste some of your cookies too, you know what I mean? So I was all about it, you know but I'm not the one because his mom wants him to believe until there's no more beliefs. But I don't know how much longer. Because if he
It's
really
gonna
18 years
last.
old still like Santa is, we got to go to bed because Santa coming, we're gonna have a real problem. I say about 12 is when the cutoff should be. We're not pretending. But here's the thing: he's gonna have siblings that's younger than him. That is, you get what I'm saying? I just can't believe that nobody in his school, none of his friends was like, "Dude, Santa's not real." I can't believe it.
Probably don't let them listen to him.
You're not gonna tell me that Santa
You're
is
not
not.
gonna tell me.
You-
Why did you get suspended today? He said Santa was fake.
I was watching Mickey and Minnie one time because we try to get the kids ready for their birthdays because that's where we're gonna take them to Disneyland. So they were watching like Donald Duck, Mickey Mouse, and they were just talking about how Santa wasn't real. And I'm like, dang, the kids shows is even killing the spirit. They were literally saying how Santa is not real. I was like, dang, they real guys. He's real. Mrs. Claus,
He's real.
she baking and the elves is working right now in the North Pole. I had to even tell Lola, if you continue to be bad, Santa don't bring back his gifts. She did not care. She continued to do what she was doing.
She didn't care.
She did not care. Don't have to go get this girl. All right, guys. So hopefully you all enjoy this podcast. Be sure to check us out on Spotify, Podchasers, and Podcast Addict. And then if you want to see what we're looking like, come hang out with us on YouTube on Me and My Brother's Podcast. This was all about Christmas. Leave in the comments below if you believe in Santa as a kid and if you are going to let your children continue to believe in Santa. Until what age? Let us know the appropriate age for them to have belief in Santa. And then if you are listening to us on any of the podcast platforms, make sure you follow us and rate us as well. Until next time.
Hey.
Have a good day. Much love.
One love.
One love.